All right, in not a surprise move, Apple did release iOS 26 to the public today, but it does come with a new build number. Again, this is not uncommon. Apple traditionally does have a little bit of an update from the RC to the actual public release, and it's no different for iOS 26. So I'm going to make this video very short and sweet. We already know what iOS 26 has and all the changes. We know kind of what happened with it through the beta cycle, so let's quickly talk about this new build number, show you the benchmark tests, and what to really expect here in the next couple of days, actually. So if we go to General, About, and look at the now full release build number here for the public release, we have 23A341 as our new build number. The RC had a build number of 23A340, so like I said, just a slight increase in build numbers here. Nothing different. Hopefully it'll come with a little more stabilization and tweaks for battery life, because we were still seeing some slight issues with battery life and how that's kind of maintained over the course of these betas, RC included. Jumping into battery health, you can see, like we said, we are down to 94% after 386 cycle counts. This will be the last battery health check we do before we pick up our iPhone 17 Pro Max coming in a couple of days. So as you can see, battery usage has shown as it heavier than normal. I don't think it has been per se, but this has kind of been standard for what's been going on in these beta cycles. And now, somewhat more interestingly, jumping into iPhone storage, since this is something we've been talking about now for this whole cycle. I haven't looked at this yet. Let's see what our final damage is. It looks like system data has a total size of 33.11 gigabytes. Comment down below, where are you guys at after installing iOS 26 on your device? It's come down from the nearly 40 we've been riding with through the whole beta cycle, but still significantly higher than what I believe it should be. iOS itself is coming in still right under 20 gigs, with 6.27 going to Apple Intelligence, and iOS itself is 13.71. Again, this is kind of okay. That's more in line with what I would expect. The system data is the craziest part here. And like I said, going into Geekbench, I did run a score. Again, for some reason, typically since the phone is re-indexing even now, you can see we did pull in a lower score than on the RC, especially for single core. So now we got a 2934 from a 3402, and then multi-core score was 7233 from 7931. Again, this is no cause for alarm. You can still feel the phone is warm here. I will rerun this again just like we did with the past RC, and I fully expect these scores to jump up, but I just wanted to get that out of the way for you now. Okay, so having said all this, we know every feature for iOS 26. Let's talk about what could be next. And as soon as later today, but more likely tomorrow, I would expect to see the first beta for iOS 26.1 on the 16th. We are nearing a next new beta cycle and the first 0.1 release, as Apple has historically always released it during the week of the RC. One quick caveat: if you are a developer or like to dabble in the developer betas, this beta update, the 0.1 release that you're going to get, I do not recommend installing on your device that you will be transferring data to for your new iPhone 17 series device, as it causes crazy havoc trying to basically restore your phone from iOS 26. What I mean by that is the new iPhone 17 series will be running iOS 26 out of the box, obviously not 26.1, and if you have a latest backup on iOS 26.1, you cannot use that backup for your new iPhone. You first need to update your phone, the new iPhone 17, to iOS 26.1 developer betas, then restore your phone to that latest backup. Not a huge deal, just causes a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I wanted to let you know if this is your first time doing something like this, so keep that in mind. iOS 26.1, you might want to hold off on before iPhone 17 is in your hand. Then aside from that, obviously we know on the 19th is when we will get all of Apple's new devices, new Apple Watches, iPhones, AirPods Pro 3s, and all of that. So again, nice busy week for Apple with the RC today, 0.1 betas, and new product releases. We do still have a ton of stuff in the pipeline from Apple coming, new Apple TVs, possibly new iPads with the M5 chip, and things of that nature, but for now, that is the majority of what I wanted to let you know to be aware of. More so too, if you are originally running the betas and had the beta profiles on your phone, keep in mind, in order to possibly get this beta, you will need to turn off beta updates. So it's still kind of processing through. This is a heavy day for their servers at Apple. So keep in mind, if you're downloading iOS 26, it could take longer than you might think or traditionally have gotten. So yeah, might need to be patient right here. You can see even our beta updates option isn't even populating. So yeah, that's for that one. We're definitely ready for our new iPhones. We have a case video coming with Apple accessories and third-party accessories as well as partners that we have on the channel. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and we will catch you later in this week. Thanks for watching. Peace.